Artificial intelligence biggest achievements in 2021. Imagine a world where your brain could control everything, where you could convert a text into a drawing, where you could watch your dreams on television, and where you could control vehicles using your brain signals. Wouldn't that be a crazy world? Even more insane is the fact that you can actually do all of this, and that too without even teleporting to another planet or world. Hello and welcome to the AI universe. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and press on the notification bell icon to get updates on all our latest videos. Artificial intelligence dates back to the days when many philosophies and myths surrounded it. However, within the last decade, excellent strides have been created in AI that scientists believe may quicken the pace of breakthroughs in the majority of arenas. What have been artificial intelligence's greatest achievements in 2021? Stay tuned to find out. DALL-E. DALL-E is a neural network language transformer model that generates images from captioned text. It was created by OpenAI at the beginning of 2021, and it quickly became one of the major breakthroughs in computer vision. DALL-E can easily create images of abstract, unreal, and even absurd objects with astounding quality. What's interesting about DALL-E is the fact that DALL-E can even draw an object's internal structure, which requires extensive knowledge of the object and was previously impossible to achieve without specialized training. DALL-E has a remarkable ability to broaden its knowledge of previously unseen texts. It's capable of creating humanoid versions of animals and objects by combining seemingly unrelated objects and applying transitions to existing images. DALL-E can even effectively change an object's attributes and the number of times it appears on an image, as well as visualize different perspectives in three-dimensional space. Another great thing about DALL-E is that it can be used to create all types of illustrations, from mock-ups to complete designs in advertising, publishing, journalism, and social media. As it can generate unique images for any purpose, DALL-E may even solve the copyright issue. Self-driving cars. Self-driving cars can deserve a special mention in this list, if not the top spot. Self-driving cars use sensors, cameras, radar, and artificial intelligence to navigate between locations without the assistance of a human driver. The development of a technology that could allow people to drive cars without anyone personally driving in and using sensors has finally progressed from a possibility to it's happening real quick. AI technologies are at the heart of self-driving car systems. Self-driving car developers use massive amounts of data from image recognition systems, as well as machine learning and neural networks, to build systems that can drive and operate autonomously. The neural networks recognize patterns in the data, which is then fed into machine learning algorithms. Images from cameras on self-driving cars are among the data sources from which the neural network learns to recognize traffic lights, trees, curbs, pedestrians, street signs, and other elements of any given driving environment. Google, BMW, Ford, Tesla, and Volkswagen are among the companies that have adopted this technology. Xenobots Babies. We've only heard of animals and humans reproducing babies, but what about two robots reproducing a robot baby or a cute yet different version of themselves? Nothing to be surprised about, it's already happened, and they're called Xenobots Babies. The first living robots, known as Xenobots, can reproduce in ways that plants and animals cannot. The tiny organisms were first revealed somewhere around the beginning of 2021. And here's a fun fact: the African clawed frog's heart and skin stem cells were used to build the bots. In the first instance of its kind, robots created from frog stem cells successfully reproduced when given the right conditions. Most people think of robots as being made of metals, but now it's also clearly an organism made from genetically unmodified frog cells who could actually replicate and reproduce. However, only on rare occasions and under specific conditions. The Xenobots used kinetic replication, a process that has been observed at the molecular level but never at the scale of whole cells or organisms. Scientists are still discovering other body types that could replicate such a reproduction process as well. AI to detect varied cancers. Scientists from the Indian Institute of Technology, Madras, developed a framework to detect various types of cancers quickly, demonstrating AI's potential in the field of medicine and disease diagnosis as well, which is surely amazing. Researchers at the institute have created an artificial intelligence-based numerical framework to predict cancer-causing alterations in cells. The algorithm employs a previously undiscovered technique of leveraging DNA composition to identify genetic alterations that contribute to cancer progression. Cancer is caused by uncontrolled cell growth, which is primarily caused by genetic changes. Rising DNA sequencing has revolutionized cancer research in recent years by allowing the measurement of these variations. With this research, researchers hope that the driver mutations predicted by their mathematical model will eventually aid in the discovery of potentially novel drug targets and advance the concept of the right person, right drug, right time. Detecting mutations, especially rare ones, is a critical task, and the development of such methods could speed up early diagnosis and find a more advanced way to cure cancer. Speech and facial recognition. When it comes to AI achievements, how can one overlook facial and speech recognition? They're such a blessing these days, aren't they? Speech recognition is the process by which a computer interprets human speech and converts it into a machine-readable format, and then is converted to text, audio, or another required format, depending on the end goal and what is to be accomplished. Some common examples include Alexa, Siri, and Google Assistant. Face recognition AI is also one of the most sophisticated achievements of the 21st century, which can now be found in the majority of smartphones. Some instances of how facial recognition AI is used today include Apple's Face ID, Google's image search, and Facebook's object detection. These tools have made lives so much easier, particularly for those who do not understand how to properly use and respond to smart object technology. All they have to do is use their phone to say out loud what they want and use Face ID to maintain maximum privacy. SEER, S-E-E-R, self-supervised, is a Facebook AI self-supervised billion-parameter computer vision model. It does not require any pre-processing or labeling and can learn from any random set of images found on the internet. SEER was pre-trained on a billion random Instagram images and achieved an 84.2% accuracy on ImageNet, outperforming previous results. The model has also demonstrated cutting-edge performance on a variety of tasks, such as object detection, segmentation, image classification, and so on. Facebook believes that SEER can be used to improve safety on their platforms, such as quickly finding and eliminating hate or racist images. Apart from that, the model has the potential to be used to automatically create image descriptions and improve item categorization. Finally, because of its efficiency and speed, SEER can be used for medical purposes, such as disease diagnosis. SEER is one step closer to AI capable of comprehending the visual world. SEER has demonstrated that self-supervised learning can be a powerful tool in the development of AI. Turning dreams into reality. Have you ever tried going back to sleep just because you wanted to continue your exciting dream that you have left off in the past due to your alarm? Or have you ever wished you could just rewatch your dream, but on television? Well, AI finally has the solution. According to reports, some of the leaders in the field of AI advancements have made deciphering patterns in brain scans that once appeared to be meaningless squiggles. Certainly possible in order to find out what actually goes on in that person's mind and what they must be dreaming. Neuroscientists have been attempting to decipher what people are thinking based on brain activity for decades. Now, thanks to advances in artificial intelligence, such devices have finally been developed that study brain patterns in order to detect and convert brain activity, including thoughts and dreams, into readable or visual images. All you have to do is grab a remote and simply watch and pause before resuming your dreams. Milestones should always be celebrated, whether they are small or large. Any few missteps here and there should never stop us from celebrating great achievements. AI is the most dynamic and developed field to date. It has made things possible that were previously unthinkable. These advancements were only a small part of the overall AI achievements, and there is undoubtedly much more to come in the future. That brings us to the end of our video for today. Thank you for watching all the way to the end. Make sure to share your thoughts on these incredible inventions in the comment section below. We hope you enjoyed this video. If yes, don't forget to like, comment, and share it. Do subscribe if you haven't already. Your efforts inspire us to create such amazing content for you. We'll see you in the next video.